Welcome back to another episode of Así Pasó Podcast, episode 7. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Sorry for taking a while. But we out here in a new studio. We made new renovations. And we're making this podcast better. And I am with the one and only Josh Castro.
¿Qué pasó?
Bam, bam, bam. Hey, come on. I want push it. Push it real good.
There it is.
Yeah, sorry. Producer's kind of asleep back there. Anyway, Josh Castro is a comedian who resides in Austin, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And is from El Paso, Texas originally. Actually down the street from here, right?
Born and raised downtown El Chuco.
Downtown. Dude, so you were born in central El Paso, like central El Paso or downtown? Is that kind of central?
I think it's considered like central. South Central is down there by Bowie, but I was right north of Bowie, so I say central.
I feel like anyone from like Bowie, Jefferson are like real El Pasoans.
Yeah.
El Paso High School.
Yeah, we are.
Well, that's where the main sangre comes from, man. There's so much history down there, bro, in this whole city.
Yeah, El Chuco. And we have, of course, Mr. Ray in the back as our producer who was asleep right now pushing the buttons. Hey, but he's alive now.
Beep, 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 beep.
What's up, guys? I've missed you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
can
missed
hear
you
you.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't need to hear you.
My bad. It's because we got a new machine, so I'm trying to like mess with the sound effects, but it only works for one microphone. Like, hold on. Let me show you guys.
Man.
Hold on. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, somebody talk.
New studio.
You see? But his won't work.
Hello.
Neither will mine for some reason. And then like, hold on.
Ay, leave it there. Hold on. Christmas time is near.
I don't have that voice, man.
I know, dude.
That's so gay.
Bro, I was trying to like mess with it yesterday because yesterday we had our first episode here with our podcast, and so first time recording with this.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do it with everyone else, but it wouldn't work. But look,
Try it again.
Oh, baby.
and then like let's do it. Down.
Check. Oh, welcome to another episode of Así Pasó Podcast.
Do
That
that.
sounds cool. Check. Oh my god, I am Tron.
And do that one.
Check. I am an alien from Mars. What's up?
And the monster.
All right.
Normal?
Normal.
Normal. All right, sorry. All right, there we go.
This fool's all using it. Hey, that's a pretty cool keypad. New studio. Who knew who this?
That's fun, man.
Knew everything, dog.
Knew everything. Well, welcome, Josh, to our new podcast studio.
Oh, this is fun, man.
We're breaking it in with you.
Thanks for having me, bro. This is an honor.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, bro, why did you have to leave us in El Paso? Why did you leave to El Paso to go be an Austin guy, huh?
Oh, man. Took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get out of here.
I can imagine. I feel like, okay, like you're a prime example of El Pasoan who had the courage to leave.
Well, the thing is that like I wanted to leave like when I was 17 because I felt like the city was very slow. There was not, at the time, it wasn't a lot of development. Like Horizon City didn't exist.
Yeah, Horizon was just desert,
It
right?
was just all desert. So like there was not a lot of opportunity to like make money and then be creative at the same time. So I wouldn't have gone to Austin. I actually had a choice between San Antonio and Austin. I chose Austin. I chose San Antonio first,
Yeah.
and then I moved to Austin.
Oh, yeah. What was the deciding factor for Austin?
Too many white people.
Now he's whitewashed Chuco.
Now I'm whitewashed, bro. I'm already in
Citizen.
assimilated there in Williamson County.
You're all asking for tacos with the big fucking, what do they use over there? The not maíz de harina.
Which one?
The tortilla, the big tortillas.
The burritos or what?
Yeah, the burritos.
The burrito size ones. They do stuff totally different out there, man. It's like,
dude, Austin is weird.
it's a fun paced city, man. It's like if you have anything you like, you can find in Austin. You if you like martial arts, there's a whole community about martial arts.
Yeah.
And if you like little Warcraft games, there's a whole community you can find there in Austin. It's just like a big hub for weird people.
Yeah, No, I couldn't imagine. You came back with meta glasses and a bandana,
know,
bro.
bro,
Like, it's like the culture's on you. Nah, but it's always a good time when Josh Castro's here, man, in El Paso.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And I wanted to ask, do you like the food in Austin more than El Paso?
No.
Or it's not, right? Because everyone always says like Texas food sucks, Tex-Mex, but I'm like, okay, El Paso food I feel like is way different than
You gotta
the rest of Texas
it's
food.
you have to understand like the region, right?
Yeah.
We have we're a very unique place for spices and things of food of nature because
Yeah.
why? We share with New Mexico,
Yeah, the Hatch,
Texas, and then
Mexico.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahua.
So that's a whole blend of 3 different types of like
the best spices, I feel like.
exactly. So our food is very rich and it's like getting the most authentic you can get,
Yeah.
right? And but like when you take it down to when you take it to Central Texas, and you look at places like San Antonio and Austin, that's where they start to developing their own style,
Yeah.
more Tex-Mex because it's more ingrained with the white culture, and they don't like the spice.
Yeah.
So the Mexican food restaurants, they adjust their chile spice, they adjust everything to cater to the white person.
Yeah.
Because those are the people that are paying,
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, that's my theory, as far as like my
like
whole
your
time.
experience. Yeah, your whole time being there.
And the further south you get of San Antonio, the food starts getting better because it's more closer to the border, and you have more ingredients that are ingrained from like Reynosa and Laredo style.
RGV. They all. I feel. Yeah, dude. Tex-Mex. I remember I had what's it called, like enchiladas supposedly in Corpus Christi.
Supposedly.
Yeah, in Corpus Christi. Honestly, it did not look like enchiladas at all.
No,
it looked
bro.
like just a throw up of food. I didn't even eat it. Yeah,
And they
it
put
looked
cheddar cheese, right?
Yeah, cheddar cheese.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, can you give me
That's-
enchiladas, please? This is not what I ordered.
That's Tex-Mex, bro, and that's
Yeah.
like you have to also like their style is more. South Texas style is more influenced through deeper portions like Monterrey.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like all the deeper states, they brought their style of food,
I
up
see
north.
that.
So
Dude, I didn't realize that we had so much spices because of where we're at. Like I just
Yeah.
realized that right now that we have Hatch, New Mexico. Hatch
Yeah.
is Hatch is like one of my favorite green chiles.
bro,
And then of course we have like Serranos here.
yeah.
We have everything here. Everything's good.
Yeah, we have. There's an abundance of Mexican spices that I cannot find over there in Austin.
Yeah.
Or if I do it, they're very specialty shops, or you have to go to a carniceria,
Yeah.
and you'll find them there. So
Yeah.
it just depends. It's so scattered.
So what do you like to eat in Austin now that you're over there?
Shit, bro. You want to know the truth, bro?
Yeah.
I eat a lot of pho.
Pho?
Yeah,
Dude, that is Austin of you, bro.
I-
So
What the
Austin.
fuck?
Bro,
What the fuck?
I eat that every day, bro. I eat it. It's like it's like my new caldo. You know what I mean? 'Cause
No way.
I used to grow up eating a lot of caldo, and after a while of trying so many places and fail. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. The closest thing is the pho.
Yeah.
and it's, bro, I can eat that every day in the summer, in the winter. Like if I had a direct deposit that goes to the Vietnamese places that I go,
You would
bro,
just
hey,
direct
just-
deposit. Just get a membership there.
just get a membership, $10
Hey, that'd be
phone.
sick if restaurants start doing memberships for people.
I'll come back every time,
like,
bro.
Like $50 a month, you get discounted plates or like
Yeah.
a free meal
Yeah.
every week, and then discounted plates. Dude, that'd be sick. That's not a bad idea.
Because unfortunately, like I can't afford to. I don't have the luxury of time to cook. When I cook, I can cook when I
Yeah.
want to, but I'm on the road a lot, and I'm like, my wife is in and out too. So like everything I make is just for me.
Dude,
So-
I recently started cooking. Like again, like the past 2 weeks, I've been cooking at the house. It's so much better. I
Yeah.
love it. I love cooking at the house.
You get the satisfaction of you're taking your time, you know what's going into it and things like that. But
yeah, and
you
if
know-
you burn the food, it's on you.
exactly, like it's your fault, you know.
Yeah.
And so with me, it's like I'm always on the go. So I'm like, okay, I love pho, so I always find like my spots where I go and
Like
yeah, very Austin.
like I talk smack about like the Tex-Mex, but one city that I do like the food at is Houston.
Houston's got some good food.
Dude, I think Houston, like besides El Paso, I think Houston takes like probably the best food because they have like amazing, like they have everything. They have Indian food. They
Yeah.
have
But they're more,
Greek,
they're
they
more
have-
internationally diverse.
Yeah, and then of course the Mexican food there. Like I did I try Mexican food there? I don't think I have. I think I did, but I don't remember.
The
what it
Asian
tasted
food,
like.
bro. The Chinese food there is bomb,
Dude,
bro. My
yeah.
God. They got all the Asians there, man. So
I love that.
They
I
have
love that
little
Asian food there.
Chinatown over there, and I used to go. Me and my friends used to just drive out there and just go to the Chinese restaurants.
Yeah,
And that's some shit back in the day when gas was cheap, and you just like, fuck it, let's just go to Houston.
yeah. Houston. How far is Houston from Austin? Like 2 hours?
It's like 3.5.
3.5? Oh, that's not
Yeah.
bad. You could just drive down for the day and come back. Go
Yeah,
do a
that
show
could
and
be
come
a
back.
day trip. Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad.
that's why I like Austin, because I'm very centralized. I can get anywhere with a reasonable amount of time.
And
So,
from Austin to Dallas?
like 3.5.
3.5.
Well,
yeah.
it's closer because I live more further north of Austin. So
Yeah.
I live like 35 minutes away from downtown.
Yeah. Do you ever get homesick over there or nah, not really? It kind of went away, I feel like, after
The only
many years.
yeah, at first, yeah, I would. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I do get homesick, but it's more like the friends that know me the best, the
Yeah.
family that I rarely get to see. That's more of the homesick feeling.
Yeah, I
versus the
get you.
actual place. Well, and also like just being out here growing up, like it was pretty rough growing up, and like. I loved growing up here, but like it developed too late for me. You know what I mean? I think I would have moved back a long time ago if they just had more jobs, or because my jefita's sick and she has MS, so like my
What's
dad
MS?
multiple sclerosis. So
¿Qué es eso?
she's just a nervous system disease, so
Oh.
she's bedbound right now. So she really can't move a lot. So
Oh, pobrecita.
so my dad takes care of her, and that's where I'm like, where I get homesick is like I miss.
yeah, you
seeing
miss your
them.
mom, and then you're
and-
like, you want to be there for her.
Yeah,
That's why he's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Family. See, family always
But
brings you back.
Every time I come out here, I'm always running into close friends, and where the
Yeah.
homesick comes is the people that I know from here,
Yeah.
and a
Dude,
couple spots here growing up.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. And then you growing up in El Paso, like how was that back in? Because you grew up back in what, like the 90s,
Yeah, bro, like-
early 2000s.
Yeah, like
because you're like my brother's age, I think.
yeah, I'm 40. I'm gonna be 44 this next
yeah,
month.
yeah. So you were like what, class of 2001?
2000,
2000? Yeah.
And so where I grew up right here close to downtown area off of Arizona Street. And at that time, this was like the time of like late 80s, early 90s gangster
Yeah,
rap.
dude.
Everybody was a cholo, bro.
Everybody had the baggy pants.
Everybody was a target. And to see the police didn't know, like they would come to our barrio and they would like not harass us, but they'd be driving around and they knew who the gang members are, but they always categorized us as gang members.
Yeah.
But we weren't gang members.
You
We
were
were
just like normal
a group
people.
of guys that were protecting each other from gang members, which is
Yeah.
a gang. So everybody
Oh.
was labeled a gang.
Yeah. Oh,
You could-
dang.
you
Even the
couldn't-
ones that were not
yeah.
like,
Like-
even if you're trying to get away, you're like,
Bro, like
gang.
that's how we grew up, because
Damn.
we knew who the cholos were. We knew who the bad kids were, breaking into places, tagging up shops.
And back then it was like more like hood, I feel like
Yeah.
way more like cholo vibes, because there was no internet, no social media to distract
nothing,
you.
bro. They were just bored out of their
Yeah,
mind, bro.
they're like, let's go do this madre.
So todo día, bro, and I'd be walking down the street and they'd be like, and then picture me, un gordito ya, joven, looking like me, like a little fucking fat white boy. Hey, ese pinche güero, sabe español? And I'm just like, what? And they'd be like, pa, 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 like they would like
Damn.
run up on me just because I didn't
You're
speak Spanish.
white.
Yeah, I looked white. I was a target.
But you do talk Spanish, like you do
Well,
talk
now.
Spanish. Now you do. You're like, you had to learn. They're like,
this is how you learn.
Eñe, pendejo, eñe,
Aprende,
niño,
pendejo, aprende.
perro.
Bro, puro calentadas growing up, and so I wasn't really kind of raised. I was raised around it, but
Yeah.
my whole family was like more like rockeros. They were
Oh,
like,
I see.
They were like my dad was from the Lower Valley side, and my
Yeah.
mom grew up here in the downtown area.
Oh, did they come from Mexico or they grew up here?
No, I'm third generation.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know what I consider myself because my dad came from Mexico. My mom is from here. So I'm like 1.5.
No, you're first generation.
First generation?
Yeah.
Is that like first gen? Like,
Yeah, you're first gen.
Oh, dang.
Because you have your first parents are from Mexico, and that they're the first one establishing in the United States, regardless of your mother. But that's
Yeah.
you can actually get dual citizenship.
I think my dad might have given up his rights as a Mexican.
Did he?
I think. I'm not too sure because I asked him the other day if I could get Mexican citizenship, and I feel like he was like, no, ¿para qué quieres hacer eso? Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Right.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
You can. I think you just need a copy of his birth certificate, and you take it to the consulate. And
they'll do the whole paperwork, right? And I feel like it's easier over there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just walk it over. I was trying to trace mine because I actually traced down my family tree. I hired a genealogist to find out my family name. Genealogist.
What even is that?
The people.
What do you mean?
You don't know what a genealogist?
No.
The people who study your genes.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well,
Your denim
way,
way, your pants, your jeans.
They want to make sure.
Dude goes to Austin once and is like genealogy.
His vocabulary upgraded.
My bad, bro.
Now the genealogist, they pretty much look at your family history through the roots and all that.
Yeah,
I never heard of that. That's cool.
How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
This dude charged me about $200.
Oh, it's not bad.
But it also depends on how he'll charge you, like
how deep he goes into
how far
he
goes. So like he's like,
Highway.
so for like my grandma's last right? How deep do you want to go? Put it in the voice. No, but no, he was cool. I found him online. He was a cool guy, and I just exchanged messages, and hey, what does this type of service cost? And he's like, and he has access to all the records in Mexico. So the way he was able to trace it, he was able to get the baptismal records, the church records, the wedding records.
So he got all that information?
Bro, he traced down my grandmother's last name, Macias, right? All the way down 8 generations to the Spanish Empire, bro. That's where my bloodline comes from. All the way to the Macias side of my mom's side of the family. They come from the Spanish Empire.
This is conqueror over here, dog.
I know, bro.
Over here, dog.
Colonist here, bro.
Colonizer.
My position.
She colonizer and just kick him out, bro.
Yeah,
This is why I left.
That's why he went to Austin, so
Makes
he could
sense.
colonize Austin.
I wanted to colonize Austin.
Now I see why you produce comedy shows.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's crazy though.
But yeah, he traced it down 9 generations.
And do you have to send blood for that, or no? Just your
No, just your last name. So he goes by the last name, so whatever you know as far as your lineage, like your last grandfather's birth date.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to find out
and then
by marriage records and then baptismal records, and it just keeps going and going. And he'll research the documents, and he's like, look, here's your grandfather's name here. This is where they came. They were married in 1867.
Yeah.
But he traced mine back down to the Spanish Empire. Our family actually were the first alcaldes, which means let me translate.
Translate.
The first city councilman that's established the city of Aguascalientes.
Oh, in Zacatecas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's in Zacatecas. I don't know if it's in, but
I think so because wait,
or Jalisco maybe.
I
think
because
it's in Jalisco.
Aguascalientes, where is that, Ray? I think I want to say it's Zacatecas because that's where my family's from.
Yeah. And so my family established the government there, and then they moved up north to Zapopan, and then to Parral, and then to Chihuahua, to El Paso.
Oh, dang. That's cool.
And
So when you say Spanish or Spain, whatever, so they came from Spain?
Yeah.
And
the empire.
Oh, damn.
So when they were colonizing, they came, they were all coming down from Spain and establishing parts of Mexico.
Yeah.
And that was one of the families that came through. It was Macias Valadez. And if you Google it, you'll find Macias Valadez family name. And my family comes from the Macias line, and they spread out through all Mexico.
Yeah.
So,
dang.
So they took on a lot of ancestors. That's where the ancestors come from.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, sorry. Right here it just says it's like Central Mexico, dude. It doesn't give me an exact thing. But
Aguascalientes?
yeah.
I would think it would be
It's Zacatecas, I guess. Yeah, I think it's Zacatecas.
I'm pretty sure it's
either Zacatecas or
it is actually.
Jalisco.
No, yeah, it is Zacatecas. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, this is my phone's loading like super slow here. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, now you're good. Oh, yeah, look, mira, aquí está. Yeah. There it is. Huh.
So a lot of interesting shit on my family, bro.
Yeah.
And and that just prompted me to that's why I don't forget where I come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to rep hard for the Paso, and when I'm out there in Austin, that's why I started Border Laughs, because I wanted to represent border town life,
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, right? That you even thought about keeping the El Paso image over there in Austin. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that I feel like me, whenever I do out of town shows, I try my best to resemble where I'm from.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's I take pride of where I'm from, and then also because we're so different, bro. Like when one time I went to do a show in Dallas, and every comic was different, right? And there was this one guy, he didn't want to shake my hand just because of the way I looked.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't want to say,
guy?
yeah, I don't want to say names or nothing, but he didn't want to shake my hand, bro, and I was like saying what's up to everyone, and then I was
Say
like,
his name. I'll edit it out. Say his name.
Honestly, I don't even know his name. I just remember what he looked like.
Yeah.
And then so when I went up, like he went 2 guys before me, and then I went up like after him, and I did well. And then after I got off, he just looked at me like side-eyed, like, oh gosh, and you're funny.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
This beaner.
It happens,
Yeah.
bro. It happens just because people, like, honestly, if they think you're too good, they're going to have that attitude, like, and you're young too. So, like, when I first reached out to you, I thought you were, like, cocky as hell, bro. Because
Why?
and then I just realized you're just dumb. Not just no, because I reached out a long time ago to invite you to my podcast, but you never responded to my message.
What was
What
it
bro.
on? What was it on?
This was right after you won Funniest Person in El Paso.
Oh, dude, that's a long time ago.
That was the last time I reached out to you. So then you never responded. So I was like, this cocky guy didn't even look at my message.
Dude, no
And then
way. I didn't look at.
And
Oh,
then
bro,
I
my bad.
I met
What
him
a
in
dick,
person,
bro.
and then I'm just like, he just doesn't check his messages.
Bro,
He's
I
a
really
little,
don't.
he's a little Instagram thotty, bro. He doesn't check his DMs, leaves you on fucking red.
I do. But I
asshole.
just freaking, bro. I honestly turned off my notifications on Instagram because it's too many, bro. I don't like my phone blowing up so much.
Right.
There's times where it just blows up. People are texting me. I'm like,
It gets overwhelming.
He gets overstimulated. He gets
Overstimulated.
overstimulated.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No, and that's reasonable. But like,
I didn't even remember it. Like, I don't.
But this was a long.
It
was a long time ago.
but now we're cool now.
No, I never had an issue with it. I just the first perception is when you described yourself to that other guy, it kind of gave me that vibe too. Like, this dude's kind of cocky. But I know you weren't meaning it. I was just like, well, I haven't really talked to him, and then like, this is the problem with comedy, bro. Like, we have our own perceived already notion of what's going on in our head, but not really reaching out and actually talking to people and like, these things are always lost in translation when it comes to messages, bro. That's why
I get you.
Like face to face, and like, let's hang
in
out,
person,
let's get to know each other. It's like everybody want to be friends and the social media.
Yeah, and then sometimes like if I see like a message, like I'll see it, I'm like, okay, and then I'll forget. Dude, I have like short-term memory loss, so probably because of the cannabis, but but I mean, but I mean, we're here now. We're here now.
No, yeah, for
sure. And then now we're hanging out in Juarez, bro. Now every time Josh comes into El Paso, last time I took him to J-Town because he was like, hey, bro, I haven't gone to Juarez in a minute.
What'd you take him away?
Shoot, I took him on a little adventure.
Oh, nice.
That was funny though because like when we went, what's cool about El Paso is like we could just walk down the street, bro. We literally parked my car downtown, walked to the border,
to the bridge,
crossed over, and then I was like, freak, where should we go? Because I remember like there was bars across, and then I was like, I think it's over here, but I was like, no, we could go to Cerve, remember?
Yeah.
And then he even ordered an Uber, and I was like, no, let's just go over here. And then he canceled it, and then we went down the street over there.
Yeah, no, because like, oh man,
to like Kentucky bar.
Yeah, so the reason I wanted to go back because I literally haven't been since I was a teenager. Like I was the era that went to Vertigos and Tequila Derby and Chamucos. I was like, it's also too because my sister at the time was older than me. Yeah, and I would hang out with all her older friends. So they would go. I would tag along, bro. They would go to Juarez. So I was in the '90s era of Juarez style living, bro, and tequila derby, bro, drinking.
I
drunk.
always heard about that tequila derby, drinking John, like all of that stuff.
$10 drinking John when I went, bro. That was cool.
You will go too, right?
Dude, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like the
Dude.
last, like, pretty much crew that was able to do it because before everything started.
And you know what's crazy, bro, is that I'm realizing like your generation, like Ray's generation, like obviously you guys like drink a lot, right?
We used to. I don't drink that much.
But,
Yeah,
but
I don't
like,
drink that much either.
like me, we kept it going, like drinking more.
Yeah.
But I feel like the new people coming
don't.
up, they don't drink at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come
Yeah.
on, like.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear about
Do
that
something.
the alcohol industry is sitting
Going
on,
down.
No, they're
Or-
they're sitting on like a lake's worth of alcohol, 800 and some million that they're just on reserves right now because nobody's
because-
drinking, bro.
Yeah, I'm not drinking, by the way. 4 months sober.
Damn,
Yeah,
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months
Damn.
sober from
Well, congrats,
alcohol.
bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Give you one of these, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, put the deep voice.
Hold on, deep voice. Do that one.
Get your shit straight and don't drink alcohol, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the fastest killer, bro. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that it went down because I think a lot of generations grew up
Like
With-
drinking
with alcoholics.
and then a drunk uncle,
Yeah, bro,
a drunk
they see-
dad.
the generation is starting to see this is not a good idea. We
Yeah.
wanna move away from
all the
this.
DWIs. Yeah, I mean, like the reason I did it was because I could obviously get better from my accident because like when I couldn't even walk, I was like, why am I gonna get drunk and like not be able to walk? You know what I mean? Like I already can't walk. So then I just stopped drinking and then I was like, let me see how far I could go. Obviously, I'm gonna drink in the future, like,
Yeah.
but now I'm not like glorifying it, like, I need a beer now.
Yeah.
After work, I need a shot.
And
like,
see, like
nah.
going back in Juarez, jumping the border, bro. It was that lifestyle. You just drank.
Yeah, drink,
And
right?
it's so funny because I would still be going in high school, and then I would literally like go on a Thursday night and show up to class on the next day.
Yeah.
And just be todo crudo, bro. Like, and then like most of my homies had their head down for the first period, and
Yep, I remember those days. Yeah.
sometimes you would
The
see
crudo
coaches.
days.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you would see coaches. Sometimes you would see teachers.
That's crazy.
And-
It was just like that's what I liked about like the era. Like you guys are the real desmadrosos. I feel like now, like my era was. I feel like we were desmadrosos to a certain extent. But like back then, I feel like you guys had beepers. You guys will pull up to the Chico's Tacos right there on McCrae, I think it was. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah, because my brother would tell me like that Chico's Tacos would get popping, bro.
On McCrae,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember that one. But mine was always Dyer.
Dyer?
Dyer.
The Chico's on Dyer?
Always Dyer,
Dude,
bro.
they explained to them how that would happen, bro, because like my brother told me how like people would just get the invite and everybody would go, right?
So the way it is like everybody would go out and literally would see each other at the like Vertigos. Hey, what's up? Like drinking, getting fucked up, and then like it shuts down. It's late, and then people are crossing over, and then by the time
back to El
crossover,
Paso.
everybody at 2:00 in the morning, todo
Todo
borracho, like
yeah, all
un doble, and that was the time when Chicos was good.
Yeah.
And they
Was-
stayed open till 2 a.m. They had
That was the
security.
prime era. And
That was
everything.
the prime,
And I feel like Chico's was like our version of Cometa, but like times 10.
yeah.
Because everybody would pull up. Like I remember my brother, he told me that you just knew your friends were gonna be there.
Right.
You just always knew they were gonna be at the Chico's Tacos. Like you pull up, have some beers in the parking lot, and then you keep partying, and then you go back and eat or whatever. Or,
It's hard to explain to an outsider what Chico's Tacos is to us here.
Yeah.
Oh, it
right?
used to be as well, like culturally,
How
it
in
used to
back in the day.
So if you look at the logos and all of the El Chico's Tacos, right, it says 70 years anniversary, 70 years of service here in El Paso. Think about like this is my grandmother's fast food.
yeah,
Right.
dude, that's so
there-
much
we
history.
We didn't have Whataburgers. We didn't have any of the shit. Everything was Chico's Tacos, and you can feed your whole family for $20.
Yeah, because it was cheap. Well, it's still cheap.
Well, no,
it's gone up a lot, dude.
They went
It's
up,
gone up
bro.
a
Well,
lot.
I mean, it's cheaper than usual.
Nah,
You don't think so?
Nah, dog, it's expensive now.
Yeah, it's
You think-
expensive
well, I
now.
mean-
I'd
They
rather
raised their
if for the
prices.
prices, I'd rather just go to Cincinnati Bar or
Right.
or
Uh-huh.
District.
District.
Honestly, for the prices, I would.
Yeah.
But I still love Chico's. I just had it like a week ago, so I still fuck with it. But
I haven't
Yeah.
had Chicos in a
it
minute.
was kind of pricey. I was like, nah, it's too much.
Yeah, me and my dad ate the other night, and it was $30.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened?
I got maybe because I just got a $5 hot dog.
Well, that's it. Way you got to get a fucking burrito or a burger, and then your double,
your
and
double, your single
single
fries. You gotta
your
get the
fries and your drinks.
Yeah.
So think about that. You know, that history of 70 years of multiple generations, and it becomes tradition. You know,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. You from an outsider, what is this shit? Like, tacos and water
Tacos in the
sauce
soup?
and-
Tacos, soupy tacos.
They're not even tacos. They're flautas. They're rolled. It's like,
Oh my god! And then,
we get it.
And then, like to outsiders, what do they call them? Taquitos.
Taquitos.
Oh my
Taquitos.
god, bro!
Oh, is it
that's-
taquitos you're supposed to eat it with the tomato sauce?
Dude, I
Tomato- it's like, bro,
cringe
come on.
so hard when they say, "Can I get taquitos?" I'm like,
So
Taquito, güey.
I know. Next time they
He's
say
getting
a
offended. He's getting
taquito,
offended. Look at him.
next time I get a taquito, I'm gonna give
hungry,
him
bro.
a half a taco.
You see the colonizer in him? It's coming out the red, bro. It's coming out.
He's getting mad, but that's what they call him, bro.
colonize, stay colonized.
They call it.
No, bro, and it's that whole tradition that comes along with family after family, and it's never gonna die. And
Yeah.
and outsiders are never gonna understand or appreciate,
or
it.
even like see
Or
like,
appreciate-
how cool it was back in the day, man.
Right. So now they're dwindled down to a couple locations, and there's multiple places that do it now. They can't infringe, they can't trademark food, that's like, but they can, So my friend opened up. He's from Central. He graduated like in '99 in Austin. He went to Austin and established himself there. He opened up a restaurant exactly like El Paso, and he started serving Chicos El Paso style food.
And is it popping,
Bro,
Is it Perritos?
that's El Perritos.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
food truck? Dude,
Yeah.
that place is fire,
Yeah,
dog.
Perritos?
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's where I do my podcast.
Oh no way!
Oh,
That's
dude,
cool.
mind blown, bro. That's so dope.
That's so cool.
So me and Ivan is the owner. Shout out El Perritos. I work there. Not only that I work there, he lets me do my shows there.
dude, that's what's cool, right? Like when El Paso people move out, and then you guys just end up in the same city. You guys help each other,
Bro,
That's what I see.
when
a
I
lot
was
of.
working there, the amount of people that showed up
from El Paso,
they're
Right?
just like, this is our new Chicos now.
yeah,
Like they're from Corpus, they're in Houston, or we used to drive to El Paso. Now we can drive to Austin, and it's much better.
No fucking
Yeah.
way.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
that's
Am I allowed to cuss?
Like,
Sorry, bro.
I mean,
Oh, my
you
bad.
could.
My bad.
I think no, you could.
Okay.
After a certain amount, I think
After 10
I need to check the rules.
Yeah,
just
I think it's
bleep me.
after 10 or 15. Sorry.
Yeah.
My
Nah,
bad.
nah,
No, but
you're
we're
good.
good though. 30, 35. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just bleep me, or I'll just do it myself. Bleep. But no, you were gonna say,
That's crazy that the people would drive all the way out here for Chicos now that they
Bro.
realize they have something closer, which
Yeah.
is what, 4 hours away,
When-
3 hours, whatever it is.
and so I didn't know what he was doing because he was kind of mixing up the menu here and there. I was like, well, that's like. He got basically all the best stuff in El Paso. He does Juarez style dogs. And,
Juarez style dogs are
and
so good.
So what made
love
him
Juarez
blow up
dogs.
was that he got recognized and syndicated on Texas Bucket List. And if you're not familiar with Texas Bucket List, huge following in Texas. They do multiple places. Are like, come down over here and check it out. Like,
Yeah, I think
white-
I think I've seen.
And ever since then, bro, he gets constant people in his doors.
That's
In and out,
good.
and they hear it. It's word of mouth. He spread it out, and the food speaks for
So
itself.
right now what does he have?
He has everything you want. He has Juarez style dogs. He has doubles, singles, the same fries.
Yeah.
He has that style, and then he has burritos. He does burritos over there. He does chili colorado. Like those are
Ooh.
all. They cannot find that food. He does the same crispy tacos that you would find here at the little tienditas.
Oh yeah,
Bro, he's got menudo like El Paso style. Because have you
Menudo.
ever had menudo outside of El Paso?
Menudo outside of El Paso.
Because
no.
I'm gonna blow your mind
No.
again, bro.
No.
So outside of El Paso, they serve it to you with a tortilla.
Yes.
No pan, no
no.
pan with mantequilla.
And jalapeno and cilantro.
Yeah. yes. And then pozole, instead of giving you cabbage, they give you lettuce, bro.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
radish.
weird. It's weird, dude. It's different. So this guy, he has menudo like here. He's
like
got
normal menudo, like
Yeah,
like from here,
yeah,
obviously.
our style, and he's got
Dude,
he's got burgers too, dude. Look.
I hate to
burgers.
did burgers.
I hate to say it, but I feel like El Paso food is normal and everyone else is weird. But
Dude,
like,
look at this one. Look at these flatas, dude.
oh yeah, that does look like pretty good.
Enchiladas, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they
bro,
do look like normal enchiladas.
But that's the thing, bro. Like he,
Guisado, look at that. Wow.
Ooh,
That looks fire.
yeah.
perritos.
And
It's called El Perrito Street Food.
El
Yeah.
perrito straight
Off of
food.
730 West Stastney.
Nice.
Stastney.
So that's us outside of Austin.
Yeah.
And so,
Okay.
bro, I helped him. I worked in the truck with him.
How many locations?
He just has one
just one.
location.
Just one. So he had a a truck too, or
Yeah, he
he
went,
started from a truck.
he
and-
started from a truck
How long ago?
like about 2 years, like since 2017.
Oh dang.
So he's been
Okay.
at it, and I've been working with him like throughout the years. Like wherever he moved, I would like try to do a show there. You know, wherever he couldn't find a solid spot. So finally, he found this spot. He made it work, and he redid it brick and mortar, and now he has his own restaurant.
Yeah,
I think
Damn.
he wants to open up one on the north side, and he's like, I might
That'll be cool.
I might need your help, and I'm like, shit, whatever.
No, that's cool, man.
But yeah, he's been really cool, and we keep the flavor of El Paso.
Does he
alive
still
there.
come and visit, or he's like
He's
just
so
stays over?
busy. Yeah, he
Yeah, he's
stays over
busy.
there.
Yeah.
He's very successful. He runs it like to the T, bro.
Oh, that's good.
And he makes sure like people from El Paso are there, and they're like, this is my regular spot, you know. And
Yeah.
they come from like 30 minutes away. They'll drive all the way down there to get his food.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's and then he does like the podcast I do there at his restaurant. So he's real supportive, man. He's real
Yeah.
supportive.
Next time I'm over there, I'll hit it up.
Yeah.
Like, next time we do a show over there,
Yeah, for sure.
dude. And then to like kind of steer the topic a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Dude, I just want to say like thanks for giving me like shows in Dallas, because the one in Temple, Texas that you put me on.
Yeah.
I was like on like, so I was kind of figuring out the crowds over there.
Yeah.
I already figured it out, but I mean like now it's just like I need to figure out how to be funny all the time. So like the one in Temple, Texas, the one that you produced,
Yeah.
that was like my last one where I was like, all right, I got this, and I did. We're making a room of white people laugh at Mexican jokes.
Oh yeah.
What was like, oh my god, I did it.
They-
Like,
though-
they laughed. I'm so happy that they laughed because they'll be reserved a little bit here and there, but then like once they see that you're actually funny, then they'll start laughing. That's what it's different for us.
It's weird because I've developed like two different sets. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I know if there's like a lot of white people in the crowd, then I won't say my curandera joke. You know, they're just
Yeah.
not gonna get it. But if
Yeah.
it's like my tios, they look like my tios, my family members. Oh, I'm gonna say my curandera joke. So it's just more of like having the arsenal
Yeah.
of what to work in different rooms and recognizing the room. So the Temple room is always good because that I've been producing that show for about 2.5 years now.
And it's in a brewery where they brew a BJ's beer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
BG's a restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Cool.
So like, yeah, we're not really affiliated with BJ's. They just kind of let us
Yeah.
rent the room.
Yeah.
And so we just gotta show BJ's like it's that tap room. So
Yeah.
it's like a little warehouse where they brew the beers.
Dude, it's so cool. Like I didn't realize it was a BJ's beer until like I was like looked at the menu. I was like, why does it say BJ's all over? And I was like, oh dang, this is where they brew their beer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so the guy was, there's not a lot of stuff that goes on in Temple. So
Yeah, I feel like that was like one of the coolest things going on because even people from Austin drove to Temple for the comedy show, and it was
Yeah.
like their first comedy show.
yeah,
And then I ran into them at Buc-ee's.
That's badass. Yeah, dude, and me and homie Jeremiah Basura Triangle, that's his production. We teamed up together, and he'll bring some local guys, and I'll bring some guys from Austin, and we just kind of make it work. And
Yeah, I'm down to go back out there again, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love performing like for another crowd that's not El Paso. Like nothing wrong with El Paso, but it's like I want to expand my set
that's
to
where
other people.
That's where you start learning too, because
Yeah.
like when I moved to Austin, I had a lot of like kind of like Mexican, Hispanic jokes, but that would only hit, I know, in a Hispanic crowd.
Yeah,
But it wasn't really like all I wanted to do either. But even from San Antonio to Austin, bro, I had to really adjust.
yeah,
Like they won't get any of the reference. So you kind of like, that's why I came up with my aliens joke and
yeah. Like just across the board jokes.
across the board where that transcends race, and everybody can like relate. And this is where I think you have a lot of strength in, because you are a good writer, brother. And I seen your
Thanks.
work. And in my opinion, I'm gonna say it right now and fucking quote me later. I think you're the next Barbosa, bro. For real. Like
For real?
if you keep up your cadence, you keep up your writing, you keep up your humbleness, bro. Like you have those qualities like that where you can reach that potential.
Oh, thank you.
And the fact that you're from here, bro, and you have credits established where you're funniest person back in the day, you use those credits, bro, and get out there.
Yeah.
Because nobody else is kind of like representing El Paso other than Adam Dominguez out there, you know, and a couple guys. Greg Wilson too is out there.
Yeah,
from
Greg
El Paso.
Wilson.
So there's some really great, strong comics, bro, and that's where. This is where our grit comes from, bro. Like you kind of, if you put it in a perspective of like where great comics come from, think about where great comics come from that you know of that go down in history. Bill Hicks, Sam Kinison. Where are they from? Houston. Every time I do a competition and I'm against Houston comics, bro, they're always in the top five.
Dude, Houston comics are funny,
They're
bro.
funny, man.
They're funny, bro.
And so think about their challenge as Mexicanos out there trying to blend in their culture and the white old country road, like hillbilly Houston people. And then you have the rich Houston. It's so diverse. You gotta
Dude, honestly, I did a showcase at next to the secret group called The Box.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a show that started at midnight, which will never happen here. And people were walking in. Yeah. And it's like Houston has so many people that people will just go into the show at 12 all the way till 2 in the morning and stay laughing the whole time, bro.
Drinking, laughing. Yep.
And you can't do that in El Paso, bro. Like people are tapping out after an hour. Like they're like, all right, what's next? Like where are we going to go after this comedy show? Like it's like they don't appreciate like the time.
Right.
So here you have to be quick, fast, like funny. And over there, it's like more like, all right, let's be funny.
Right.
Like, we have time to be funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the differences between the bigger cities, small cities, and that's where you get your range. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm saying, like, get out there, man, because again, where the strongest comics come from, you know, and then you start looking about like our history, Freddie Soto.
Yeah,
you know,
dude, Freddie Soto was so funny, man.
So you mean we wanna emulate those guys, man. Because those are the guys that put us on the map and put El Paso comedy.
Dude, like I would always wonder like what our comedy scene would look like if Freddie Soto was still here.
Oh man.
Like imagine if Freddie Soto was still alive.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure he would at least like have shows in El Paso.
I've been trying to get a documentary on him. Kind of like a low budget one. I was gonna do a podcast with Bart from Comic Strip, and kind of start from there and see if I can get a hold of his family and do like a benefit show. I've been talking about
benefit show would be sick.
Like on his and
then he's buried here, right?
Yeah, he's buried here. I was gonna go visit his grave this week and put on like a show, but like for and donate to like drug addiction and things like that.
Oh yeah, because
involve his family, and stuff like that. So that was always an idea.
Hey, that's actually not a bad idea.
And so I've been trying to pitch it to Bart. It's just kind of like, okay, how do I start? And it's hard because I'm from, I live in Austin. But it's part of like a little documentary that I wanted to do. The only person that's really done it close to where I want to get it is Ahmad Hassan. He's from the Comedy Store, and he had put out a couple episodes where he talked to everybody.
Oh, I saw that one
from the Comedy Store and people that knew him best. So taking those stories and kind of like amplifying them and get his family more involved and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I think he still has a daughter still alive somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if she lives here or she wants to even be in part of it.
I mean, they had the what's it called, the Eddie Guerrero Day.
Yeah.
Back in, when was it? When did they have Eddie Guerrero Day? September. August, September. Yeah, it was during my accident. Well, no, it was like during my accident, kind of. October, November. I can't remember, but whatever. Let's see what day it is. What day is Eddie Guerrero Day?
I think it was September 15th.
Yeah,
I think. No, it could be another date.
November 18th.
November.
It was November 18th.
Yeah, and his daughters came too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
one of them.
One, right?
I know one of them did for sure. I don't know about the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, and the city showed up for that one too. I wanted to go, but I was still recuperating from my foot.
He's buried in L.A.
He's buried in L.A.?
Yeah, not LA, but in California.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I think so. Or Arizona.
Freddie Soto?
No,
No,
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie
Oh, Eddie
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
I think he's in.
I
up
forgot
in
we were talking about Eddie.
Arizona.
Arizona?
Flagstaff, I think.
Arizona. Yeah, that's right.
Why did they
Arizona.
bury him over there?
I don't
That's where
know.
he moved.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Oh, he lived there
Yeah.
for a while, and then, dude, you know what's so cool, bro? That I watch that gives me chills every time is when he does the entrance at the Don Haskins,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
El Paso intro, and then
Latino
oh,
Heat.
dude, ooh.
Oh, he's actually buried in Scottsdale. Sorry.
Oh,
Scottsdale.
Yeah, Green
Yeah.
Acres is in Scottsdale. Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, I get chills watching that intro every time, just like watching him like walking through the crowd and his pull up
Yeah.
in his lowrider.
Yeah, bro. He put the hint on the map, bro.
Yeah, he really did, bro. And how what is it? Latino Heat.
Latino Heat.
Oh, dude.
Latino Heat.
Hey, dude, I
Yeah.
just going back to Freddie Soto real quick. I did find his wife already on Instagram.
Oh,
Freddie
she-
Soto's
Let's send her a
wife?
message, bro.
Send her, yeah, shoot her.
She's
shoot her
involved
DM.
with the Comedy Store too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because what I remember is that they both worked there. I think.
Yeah.
They both were.
That's what-
That's the
where he
last
met
that
her.
I heard was
That's
that.
where he met her.
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
so-
no, I always had an idea to do something like that. I just didn't know like how to reach out. I
Where
don't
does she
know.
live? Did she
I
live
think
here?
in LA.
LA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then and I think Bart would also appreciate maybe something like that because also we're using it for a good cause. Like
Yeah, for
we
sure.
can donate, find a Narcotics Anonymous nonprofit
Yeah.
or something.
I think that's a very good idea actually. Like I never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
Benefit shows are cool, bro.
Yeah.
This is where we're from, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
be proud of where we're from, man. And the only way I know how to honor it is to honor the people that came before us,
Yeah.
And especially like Fred Soto and looking back at his life and where he, if you really kind of study, some
Yeah.
some of his life, where he ended up and how much the dream we're trying to trace too, And so it's a lifestyle,
He would have been such a killer by now. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder how badass he would have been today.
Oh man, I think he'd still be doing it. I think
Yeah,
he'd
theaters, packed out theaters.
I think he would, and it would be more.
Improvs.
He probably would be like a kind of like a Steve Trevino, kind of like has his own little onda going around.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Like
for
his own
sure.
independent, not like Steve Trevino, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like he
The-
would be like
the work.
an entity like Steve Trevino because
Yeah.
Steve Trevino has his own like pretty
Little-
good crowd and following, and
Yeah.
he's funny and
Yeah, dude, that one special, the one where where was it filmed? It was in a theater, but where he talks about his dad and he's like, "Hey, regardless, dude, I couldn't stop laughing at that, man. The whole time, I pictured that guy from Meet the Millers.
Oh, yeah.
where he has the tattoo right here, no regrets.
no regrets.
That's funny,
That's
bro.
yeah, dude. He had the first time I saw him and really
You saw like him live?
no.
Oh.
The first time I ever heard of who he
Oh.
was, my best friend, the one that called me, were the lieutenant in the fight.
Yeah.
His older brother he was like my sister's age, and he grew up in the 70s. He was a Kiss guy.
Yeah.
And we were like the tag along brothers, and
Yeah.
so we would always get like his recorded Richard Pryor. Like this is when cussing was taboo, like you don't want to cuss in people's houses. You were respectful a little bit
Yeah.
more. Like now I like cuss like a sailor, but back then it was like the first time you heard somebody cuss, you were just like, oh man,
Yeah, what
like,
did he just say?
Yeah, he just
He
said that.
really said the F word?
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I felt when I first saw it, and I saw the Three Amigos tour with him.
Oh, yeah, the Three Amigos one.
Pablo Francisco and Carlos Mencia, and that was the first time I ever saw Freddie Soto. And his brother had a copy tape of it, and I was just like, "Wow! Like, who is this guy? This guy's amazing." And
That's so cool. Back in the day, just getting DVDs.
Well, no, it was VHS, bro.
VHS?
VHS.
Yeah, VHS
We had-
también.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah, dude, the VHS sets.
So I remember back in the day, that was the first time I started like listening to comedy and like being aware of comedy. And
Yeah.
before I even picked up a microphone or even had a thought to do it.
yeah,
He
that was
wa-
your first. You were like, oh dang, this is so sick.
Well, he represented me.
yeah. Did you know at the time that he was from here?
I don't think so, but I just remember that he sounded like people I knew.
Yeah, you're
Like,
like,
I'm like,
oh,
this dude
like
is-
this. My homie.
Yeah, I didn't
lives down the street.
I didn't know he was from here until like he died, and so
Yeah.
like I didn't follow comedy. I just knew that this dude replicates people I know in the neighborhood, and
Yeah.
he represents people I see every day. It's
Yeah.
it's funny. I was like, oh my god, this dude's killing it.
Yeah, yeah. And then I also had a cool experience with the Alex Raymundo where somebody had a DVD of the Latin Kings of Comedy with Paul, Cheech, George, and Alex. Of them on the cart, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, dude, look, this is a DVD. I would watch. I would always watch it." And it was crazy because Alex was always the perverted one. Like, and he was like, "I remember just watching your set, and then my mom being like, 'What are you watching?'" And he thought it was like funny, and then he brought the actual DVD and everything, and Alex signed it. I think that was like the coolest thing ever because I could just picture him as a kid having like a DVD and stuff like we don't even have that nostalgia anymore. I'm glad I lived through it for like my first like 7 years of life. You know what I mean? So I still remember watching like VHS, Big Mama House, Toy Story.
Wait till you hear about 8-tracks.
8-tracks.
That's what I remember growing up.
8-tracks.
8-tracks.
What is that?
8-tracks were they're like big cassette players back in the 70s, and that's when my mom grew up. Like we grew up poor, so like we didn't update to tape recorders. So everything was 8-track. So basically, it's these like big cartridges, like Nintendo old school cartridges, but they play music.
Yeah,
and it was only 8-track, and they were big in the 70s. But like when I was growing up, they were already fading out. And then they were like, "Oh, we got tapes now."
Cassette tapes. It evolved to cassette tapes,
and then from cassette then
to CDs.
CDs,
CDs to MP3s,
MP3, and then iPods.
Now I feel old, bro. Like shit.
Dude, you know what I was watching the other day? This dude talking about that we've seen the evolution, pretty much like our generation of navigation. That we went from learning maps, like actually learning maps, to then like MapQuest,
Right.
to then Garmin's and like those extra GPSs, like you'd have to install second hand or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now it's like in your phone or whatever.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I remember getting party invites and then them putting the map and then them writing down the instructions. And then you never knew which house it was until you got there. You're like, all right, which one has the most people? And you just see all the cars parked. It's like, oh my God.
So when you're describing is what we had back in the day, but they would actually draw the map.
They would
draw it like here's
Hand drawn,
here's Arizona Street, and then they would do the neon flyers.
Oh, my
the
God.
neon flyers, and it would be like party at this place.
$10 to get you in, free for your chick or whatever.
Free if you're a chick.
Jungle juice and whatever.
Oh, dude, everything, bro.
Yeah, those
And
party invites back in the day were
those were the things where
crazy.
like it was more about party crews than gangs.
Yeah, party cruise.
Yeah, everybody had a party.
So-
who can throw the best party? Who can be the funny? And then
dude, you know, I started like what I thought about the other day. So I started driving a party bus for my work.
Yeah.
And I had a long list of addresses that I had to go pick up.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I was like, well, like I thought, like back in the day, how would they do this? Like, how would they know where to go? Like, would they
Exactly.
have somebody telling me where to go? Like,
You just
like
had to
how
learn,
would you do it?
You just had to learn the map, dude. When
Yeah.
you're in your city, that's
get
the
lost.
toughest part.
Get
yeah.
lo-
Get lost
yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved to San Antonio, we were barely getting MapQuest and the integration to navigation. Back then, you had to buy a Garmin or something extra. It didn't come on your phone.
No,
Bro, I got lost in
damn.
San Antonio, bro. I did, 410. It goes all around the city,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I did that like twice, bro. I didn't know where to get off. Me and my friend were like, bro, we're going to run out of gas, bro. Like, I think I already seen this street already, bro. Like, what the bro, we got lost for 2 hours. All we did was circle all of San Antonio. And that's how the road was designed. It's 410 and then outside of 1604.
I feel like that's how all the big cities are, because that's how Houston is too, right? Houston
Sort
has
of.
one like this and like
Yeah.
this, and then kind of like
But we saw all of San Antonio.
that's so funny.
In the one afternoon,
You're like, there's SeaWorld again. Fuck.
Bro, I was pissed. Like, I don't have enough gas money, fucker. We need to find where we're at.
old school.
Oh my
Old
God.
school, bro. Before any of this shit, bro. With this frustrations.
Dude, I remember when I was little and one of my cousins, he had bought an iPhone. And that was like one of the first times where I saw a map on the phone. And I was just zooming in. I was like, dang, you could see everything. I was like, you could see where you're going. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah. Technology.
Yeah.
Technology's great, dude. In most cases.
Yeah, so most cases, yeah. I mean, I'm glad technology exists because it reminds me of my aunt's birthday.
Why?
Like the Facebook notification.
Oh, duh. I remember. Right. Nice.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Before we used to have paper calendars, and I would put reminders. Yeah, I always keep the Serape ones from the with all the
Hell yeah. The Aztec Queens and shit.
No clocks. We would just look at the sun. It's around 4:30. Nah, but I mean, we've always had like a good time every time Josh is in town, man. Like when we went to Juarez, bro.
Oh, dude, that was
Dude,
fun,
did
bro.
I tell you?
No.
Oh my god.
Tell us.
No.
Yeah, listen.
Is it illegal?
No,
It's not illegal,
Is
right?
it illegal?
It's not illegal, right?
No,
Dude, there's nothing illegal in Mexico, dude.
I know, right?
Especially Juarez. Just kidding. Shout out to Juarez.
Dude, so freaking last time when we went to Juarez, bro, me and Josh, I took him, right? We already told you, right? We went to Kentucky, right? I told you we went to Kentucky, and then when we crossed the border,
on the way back.
on the way back, bro,
From
we
Juarez.
were crossing back, right? Like we were walking, so we were in line, and then it was chill, like nonchalant. And then right when it was my turn to go show my ID, they bring out the dog, bro.
The dog takes a whiff.
No.
Yeah, takes a whiff on me, and then he jumps
He
on
jumps
me.
on
No.
Dude, he jumps on me, starts smelling me, and I had just dropped some stuff on me,
Yeah.
and he kept sniffing me right here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, what? I was like, he was like, do you smoke? I was like, no. And then I was like, he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, sometimes. And he's like, oh, so it's no, and now it's sometimes.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
I have it recorded.
bro, and then right when I got to the station, the border patrol puts the chair in front of me like that so I don't cross. And then he had to wait till the guy was like, nah, he's good. Like,
No.
Yeah, bro. Like watching it from, because this is the first time I got my meta
dude,
glasses.
yeah,
bro.
and then the fool had
So-
the meta glasses.
So I was like, man, I want to see what this is. I want to see
Yeah.
before it gets bad what it looks like to cross over the border, bro.
Oh,
and then
snap.
I this dude standing right here, and you can see my peripheral. He's right here, and then the dog comes up, like, and then the border patrol's like, hey, what you got?
And then the fool drops his phone.
No. I didn't drop my phone. I saw him. They were trying to like take. I was like, oh fuck. I just kind of like started going like, I don't know this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
dude,
and then I dropped my ID. And I was
Oh, yeah,
I dropped my ID, and I was like, yeah, I don't know this fool, bro. Like,
Yeah, he took his time, bro. And then instantly I was like, dude, I have nothing on me. I promise.
Y'all like thinking, do I have anything on me?
But what the dog caught, because he smoked earlier before we crossed. We had
Yeah.
smoked, and he had his residue.
Yeah,
So
it was on my jacket, but
Yeah.
I went like that.
Oh,
and it
snap.
came out, but the dog was still able to sniff it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy,
So
dude.
he picked it up, and then they were like, "Should we take him back?" Like the border patrol officer,
Yeah.
and the one in the back. He was like in a chair, and he's just like, "Nah."
Yeah, he was like, "There's
Too much paperwork.
Yeah, too much work.
Dude, I could have had so much cocaine on me.
El güey.
Imagine. Man, nothing to see
So many
here,
bricks.
officer.
So many bricks. Dude, next time just carry some like barbecue sauce and drop it on you. Just out the dog likes a barbecue.
But that was a fun
Dog is
experience, bro.
hungry.
Just going back there and just I like to just go and eat over there. Just to,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we ate at Kentucky. It was pretty cool. It was decent.
One of the oldest bars too.
Yeah.
That was one of
Oh,
the
yeah,
oldest
yeah, yeah.
bars in Juarez.
Dude, and then what's funny is that like
In Mexico.
2 weeks later, this girl messaged me. Well, she was like, "Hey, I think I saw the message. She's like, hey, I saw you crossing the border the other day. The dog sniffed you out. That shit was funny as fuck."
No way, dude.
Yeah, because I put it on Instagram and I
okay.
tagged them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I showed them just like that, like getting them stopped. And
Nice.
Bro,
stuff.
I gotta see that video.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it.
send it. We'll put it right here,
right.
like because it was funny, bro.
It was-
You got the dog when
Yeah.
he jumped on me.
Yeah, I got everything.
Oh my god, that's so
I
bad.
haven't erased it. It was about what, a year ago or what?
Dude, I want to say a year ago. Nah, it was definitely last year. Definitely last year.
2 years ago, no?
Maybe.
I don't know. I
We'll,
gotta
we'll
look
have
at
to
my-
check. A year or two, dude. These years have been going by so fast.
I know.
We're already like at the last end, at the tail end of the podcast, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end, I don't even know if they listen this far, but if they do listen this far, we always do like this part where we always get like an artist you would want to collab, like an old singer artist with a new singer artist, like anyone. So like we'll pick one dead artist, like that like we'll dedicate one dead artist, and then we'll see who they're cool with. Let's do a shuffle real quick. Look up like artists that have passed away. Just a random one. Just a random
I said
artist.
Michael Jackson.
We've done Michael Jackson. We did Selena. Who else have we done? Juan Gabriel. We need to pick one more. Like we'll pick a random one.
Let's see.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, that's a good
Hey,
one.
that's
Marvin
a good
Gaye.
one. That's a good
Marvin
one.
Gaye.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
So okay, you have to pick somebody Marvin Gaye to collab with somebody like new era. Like Marvin Gaye with someone new. Because like I always feel like our old artists any artist pretty much. Like they're great at what they do, but I would want to see what they would do right now.
I want to say
Marvin Gaye. Yeah, you go first.
Bruno Mars.
Marvin Gaye and Bruno Mars. Yeah, I could. That'd be cool.
Cool collab. You know,
yeah,
because
they would. Yeah,
he would be a part of the old school and the new school.
Yeah.
You know, and he's more poppy. You know, he bring.
Yeah,
It'd be a good mixture.
yeah. That would sound cool. Marvin Gaye and Bruno Mars. Okay, so I would say, Marvin Gaye and Alicia Keys, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she would go off on something because like she has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And then Marvin Gaye and who?
Marvin Gaye and Maya.
Maya? Who's Maya?
You don't know who Maya is?
No.
Ghetto superstar.
She's fine, dude. She's still fine as hell to
Yeah?
this day. Yeah. You don't know who Maya is?
No, I need to listen to her.
It's my boy.
She only had she's like one of those one hit wonders.
Yeah,
Yeah, one hit wonders kind of people. All
Yeah,
right.
she came out.
You don't remember? You don't know her?
She did a collab with
No.
Oh, dude.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah.
No way.
Old
That's
Dirty
cool.
Bastard back in the day.
Nice.
She had that one hit wonder with him.
All right. You want to plug anything,
I think that's
Josh?
still old school.
Yeah. Yeah, it's old school.
Yeah.
No, yeah, man.
Your podcast.
Yeah, if you're interested, following me and checking out my stand up, just Josh and Comedy. I also have a podcast filmed at El Perritos in Austin, Texas. I do it every other weekend.
Yeah.
Borderlast podcast. I also produce shows down south in the valley. So I'm on Mission, Texas, more a lot of border towns, and hopefully get out here to El Paso. I do a lot of different shit. I like paranormal shit on my page. I do paranormal investigations and then history reels. So if you're interested in history reels, check my page out. And comedy, it's like a weird combination of all these three trifecta things that I like.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll go back out there soon, bro. I'm trying to go back out there.
Dude, you have anytime you have you get out there, man, let me know. I'm creating some runs out there, so we'll definitely, collab.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Make it worth your while.
Alrighty, Así Pasó Podcast episode 7. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe and like it. And comment if you made it all the way to the end. I want to see who you want Marvin Gaye to collab with. All right. There it is, guys. Ciao.